drink gasoline than scotch, but I tip my head back and pour it down my throat anyway, relishing the burn of hard liquor, barely aware of the taste. "That a girl," Gabriel croons, smoothing a hand over my bare knee. "Ready for another?" Caleb tops his own glass. I swallow and shake my head. Only then do I notice my best friend is missing. "Where did Michelle go?" There's a hint of panic in my voice. Did she change her mind and take off? "I sent her up to my room to take a nice hot shower," Caleb says, his tone dispassionate. Normally, I'd have some quip, some warning, some ring of an alarm inside my head at the idea of Michelle getting too close and comfortable with Gabriel's brother, a man whore by anyone's standards. Now, all I can think about is how Michelle could have already boarded that plane with Caleb while she waited for me to arrive. My best friend could have died tonight, simply for being connected to me. We all could have died, if not for road construction that made Gabriel and me 15 minutes late. Pylons and fresh asphalt literally saved our lives. And in the aftermath of the explosion, while we sat on that tarmac as emergency vehicles raced up to deal with the fiery carnage, and we ducked away from view of countless news cameras that congregated outside the gates to capture the scintillating story, Michelle remained startlingly calm. She told the police who questioned us nothing beyond the surface truth: that she was joining her best friend for a weekend in Vegas to celebrate my having written my last college exam. She didn't so much as hint at the other, more vital details that she is fully aware of: that she was traveling with a well-known crime family and that every minute of the trip had likely been bought and paid for with drug money. She played clueless, beautiful arm candy to perfection. When Gabriel instructed our driver to bring us home, Michelle didn't demand to be dropped off at her house. She didn't tell me to get the hell away from her. She clasped my hand and said she was going wherever I was going, even as her fingers shook. I'll never find a friend like her again. And tonight, I almost lost her. But Gabriel and Caleb, they did lose people. "I'm sorry about Felix and Finn," I offer, my voice sounding hollow to me. I didn't know either of them well, and can't say that I liked what I knew of them, but it was clear by Gabriel's and Caleb's horrified expressions after the explosion and their somber demeanors since that the twins were important to them. "And about your crew, too." The pilot and a flight attendant also died in the explosion. 4 people in total. All of them simply because they were connected to the Easton family. All collateral damage. I'm connected to the Easton family. How long before I become collateral damage, too? My stomach roils at the thought. "Who tried to kill us?" "It was a fuel leak," Caleb says without missing a beat, dumping his glass full of scotch down his throat. "That was not a fuel leak," I counter evenly. Does he take me for an idiot? Gabriel's mouth twists. "No one's trying to—" "Don't feed me the same bullshit you tried to feed the cops. They didn't buy it either." I saw the looks, the whispers of Easton on lips. Everyone there knew who Gabriel and Caleb are. It's virtually a guarantee that their investigation will conclude that plane was rigged with a bomb. Unless, of course, Gabriel buys a more palatable report for insurance purposes and to avoid unwanted attention. I wouldn't put it past him. There doesn't seem to be anything they can't afford. But with the FBI rolling up in their black sedans, I doubt there's a price tag affixed to sweeping this one.